Queer theory originated in the 70s from the collective identity of a marginalized community. As a result, queer films are characterized by the representation of this group on screen for the wider community. It didn't receive much recognition until the 90s, following protests of the stigma that they had received through the American response to the HIV/AIDS outbreak. There are three recognized types of queer films as defined by Harry Benshoff and Sean Griffin: those made by queer filmmakers, those made about queer relationships and people, and those watched by the LGBTQ+ community. I will be comparatively analyzing Abdelatif Keshish's Blue is the Warmest Color and Stephen Frears' My Beautiful Laundrette, both of which are films made about the LGBTQ+ community, and both of which fall under the movement of new queer cinema. In 1992, Ruby Rich defined this new movement of queer films, which is characterized by the increased popularity of queer films in the mainstream global cinema, and it allows us to question the extent to which queer films differ according to socio-cultural contexts. The movement primarily consists of the expression of issues faced by the queer community, the representation of queer relationships, and the rebuttal of societal oppression that the queer community has faced and continues to face. Through the study and analysis of My Beautiful Laundrette and Blue is the Warmest Color, we can study the nuanced differences that are apparent within queer cinema in the span of only 20 years. These films are similar in that they both center around queer love stories, but as a result of the historical context in which they were created, they differ greatly as well. The first example of this disparity that I will be exploring would be the depiction of homophobia in each respective film. In My Beautiful Laundrette, both main characters are immersed in cultural homophobia. Johnny is initially developed to be part of a fascist and intolerant street gang, whilst Omar is from a very conservative and prideful British Pakistani family, neither of which are accepting of an LGBT identity. This contrasts with the presentation of homophobia in Blue is the Warmest Color, where, aside from an argument Adele has with her friend in which she's accused of being a lesbian and taking advantage of their friendship, the homophobia presented is latent, if present at all. Kashish also includes several moments in which Emma and Adele